Let's see how to make a de-ballasting by gravity. Imagine that you have to discharge two wings overboard. We have a full tanks and we can open the valves and just to make it equal to the water line again. So first we have to discharge it by the gravity. It is recommended to start to discharge by gravity to avoid the extra pressure and extra pushing to the ballast pump. So first we will avoid to use the ballast pump and we will send the water by gravity through the sea chest, the bottom sea chest. Again, we opening the valves sequentially from water to outside. So one by one, according to the direction of flow. Let's control how the flow is running. The same we will do on starboard to starboard ballast tank. We can use also intersection valve just to send the water through the one sea chest, yeah, and you see it's running there. Or we can open another sea chest and send the water through the both sea chest, port and starboard side. Imagine that we have discharged by gravity the water and the image in ballast tank is equals to the sea level, the water line. In this case, the water will not be discharged more than the water line. But we have to make empty these tanks completely. In this case, we have to use the ballast pump for discharging remaining water. Again, we have to rearrange the ballast line first and discharge it through the overboard valve. We cannot use sea chest now. We have to use the overboard valve, which is located on side of the vessel above the water line. Let's say that our vessel is moored by port side. In this case, we cannot discharge and use the discharge line from the port side because we cannot discharge the water on the terminal. We have to use opposite side for the discharging. So we have to use only starboard side discharge valve. As usually, we have to follow the flow and open the valves one by one until the pump. When the water will reach the pump, we have to start the pump again with a closed discharge valve. So remember that for any hydraulic pumps must be started against the closed valve. So we return back to the cargo control room, submerged cargo pumping system, starting another feeding pump, starting the higher power pack, and monitoring the pressure, rising pressure up to the 50 bar, 60 bar. Then we have to start the ballast pumps. As Framo recommends, start the ballast pumps with the handle up and slightly increase the pressure in main system. Now you see the pump is running and we have a pressure 2.7 build it up in the line between the valve and the pump. And we are opening the discharge valve. You can see how the water will follow from the starboard pump. And that is a normal and that is a correct. The water is running. However, here on the port side, if we open the same, it will not run. If we will arrange the line in the same way, it will be incorrect. We will just see what will happen in this case. The water will be running on circulation, and that is not correct. Let's see. Open this valve and the intersection valve. Our intention is to send the water outside, but the water will go only this way, and the pump, port side pump, will be circulated itself because they have opened wrongly, arranged the valve. Therefore, we have to arrange it by the other way. And now, when the intersection valve will be closed, you can see it is correct running pump. Now we have used both pumps through the one discharge line. We can increase the pressure in the main line of hydraulic system. Monitoring the discharge rate, remaining ballast, check the pressure and the rate of discharge. You see here is the difference in rate from port side pump, ballast pump and starboard side ballast pump, because it is easy for the starboard side to discharge. In this case we decrease little bit the ballast pump from the starboard side just to make them equal. Always try to arrange the equal rate for discharging from the both ballast pumps in order to avoid listing the vessel. It's too small rate, here is too big, so we have to adjust it again. So for this reason we need the handles just for adjusting the rate of discharge the pumps. Now we can see it's approximately the same rate, and we can consider that is successfully discharging the ballast by pump. The line is arranged correctly and all working in proper